Welcome to the weekly roundup. It's Div 6 time. Darcy, what tickled your fancy this week?
We've got Elizabeth Soldier West. So Elizabeth took out Vicky's by 10 points over Soldier West. So I think Soldier were disappointed with that. They're still undefeated. Still haven't won a game. Elizabeth are undefeated. So 10 points. I think Elizabeth would have liked a little bit more.
Yeah, closer than what I thought it would be.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Especially out at a Ghana Park.
Exactly right.
Goal kickers for Elizabeth. We had Shepherd and Mitchell and Cotter with 2. Heap of other blokes kicking singles, and Upton and Macris were in the best.
Yep. For Salisbury West, Wanganeen with 3, and the conductor, Buck. That's a bit of an intellectual joke. Buck was a conductor.
Okay.
Conductor.
Yeah, all right.
He was their best. Buck. Let's
go, Tommy. No worries. Moving on.
Fitzroy, disappointment. Disappointment is what they're offering so much, but they have 88 clearances in the off-season. They haven't been able to gel. They got brained by 86 points, Salisbury at Brahma Lodge, 24-12 to 9-16. McIntyre, the standout with 10 goals. Not getting in their best players. Your man Hudema.
Darren Hudema,
continues his rich vein of form. Steele and Brooks as well for Fitzroy, mate.
Beatty with 3, and then we've got best players. We've got Smith Beatty in there with his 3, and Shikluna.
Tell me who kicked 2 for Fitzroy, Darcy.
You always do this to me, don't you?
I do.
I will go with Piglicelli.
Piglicelli, I reckon I'll go with. And?
Gerardus.
Anton Gerardus.
Yes. Burke and Widders.
Finding a bit of the
I'll take the last two.
Certainly, yes.
Look, Brahma Lodge is starting to really make their mark.
Yeah, they are.
In this comp, and Fitzroy just can't find it yet.
They promise so much, but just like you look at that, Chad Burke only kicking 1. Like we all know, Chad Burke's better than 1 goal a game. You know, like he.
Well, I asked you in, I think, round 1. I said, what makes him so good? You said why he was so good. He hasn't delivered. Bit of the old Australia Post at this stage. It's just not delivering.
You're coming out with them tonight.
I certainly am. West Croydon and Mawson Lakes. West Croydon by 34 points. I reckon if we had to write this script, that's pretty much how we would have had it. Maybe a touch more.
Maybe a touch more, especially at Fort Preserve.
Yep.
Credit to Mawson Lakes. Turner and Persh kicking 4 and 3 respectively. Baker and Simons are in the best for West Croydon.
A better spread from Mawson Lakes this week, Darcy.
Yeah, we've got Brown with 3, then Bennett with 2, then a few individuals, about 6 other blokes. A good spread around there as well. Yep. With King Delbridge in the best players.
Yeah, being the best players each week, King and Delbridge. So they.
He's a gun. He's an absolute jet.
And
top bloke too. Yep. Not much off Daz, but his nose is probably the biggest part of him. He'll love me saying that.
Yeah.
Loves the sun, gets the rig out, loves it.
And Delbridge across half-back has been fantastic all year, repelling attacks. Another story, boys. Another story. Each division seems to have a story all of its own. The score, I'll give you the score first, then I'll tell you the story. Pulteney have smoked. Houghton Districts is no other way to put it. 23 goals, 16. They rolled them and they smoked them.
Smoked.
Like a prison cigarette.
Yes.
154 to Houghton Districts 3, 624, 134 points. Not much pleasure. 130 points. So not much pleasure there for Houghton. Armand deserves a mention. The spread of goal kickers from Pulteney has been immense. Standout Nicholson with 6. Tucker their best. What's the story, boys? Coach Gornsky. Brenton Claby pulled the pin.
Pulled the pin, yes.
Pulled the pin. So this year so far they've lost. And I list off their captain before round 1. Their coach is now gone. Coach's son had concussion issues, so he was able to play.
Yep.
The runner's gone. Armand has taken over as coach, I believe.
Steve Armand.
Armand.
Yep.
So well done. They'll get better. They certainly will, but they're just at the moment there's a few issues that they're trying to work through. Really disappointing to see.
Such a shame, because I thought during pre-season and the talk that was around was that they were right on track.
Yep.
And speaking like to some of my blokes that played against them last year, I thought they weren't that bad, you know. And to see this happen,
just missed finals.
I feel sorry for blokes like Keachy and Nathan Hall and that have been around the club a long time.
Yep.
Seems like they're starting way back, way back here.
I think maybe missing a little bit of leadership. Obviously, with Claves going, that's horrid. They're part of ways.
Yeah,
but someone like a Joshy Davis, who played at Payneham previously, played in Div 2 Premiership, I think. That sort of leadership on field, and of course Liam Davis, previous years was there. Just lost some stars, and I hope they bounce back because they're a good bunch of lads. And I guess the story we're not talking about is Pulteney. How have they? They are the stars of the division. They don't. No one looks like getting near them. Yeah, they've lost Ace, they've no chance. But they've spread the load and they've got some good players in. That's for sure.
I saw Pulteney last year through my time at Lockleys, and They were average. I will say that they were average. But I think they were too ace reliant.
Yeah,
exactly.
And I think, even though it's a shame that he's moved on and gone to the Hills, but I think it's probably a good thing for him, and it's a good thing for that playing group because they've had to step up, and they've stepped up, and they're producing some really good results.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, well done, Paul.
Yeah.
Upset of the round, boys. At the start of the week, everyone was saying Ingle Farm by how much, and then slowly but surely word started creeping through of some of the outs. Now, I'm not going to make excuses, but it is fair to mention when we're on the money on certain news, we're happy to give it out. Gray Grant was sick. There it is. That's the main reason why Ingle Farm didn't perform. But Benny Smart, the captain, didn't play. The ginger trio of Pope, Nick Pope, of course, Stevie Glenell, big Stevie G, and Dan Bryant had a baby, or probably his missus. And so Miller, Keogh, Mount, Sandercock, Bluefitidis.
Bluefitidis, oh my God.
Yet to appear this year. So they're putting up, but take nothing away from Trinity. Too good. They've got their players back. Spagnola kicking 4, O'Hara 3, Winterbank their best. And they're too good, weren't they, Das?
I absolutely know. Guston with 4 and then Bone, the best players for...
Again, Petey Bone.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's good to see him there, but just too good.
Gussie, though, he's in his 40s.
Is he?
Yeah, he was probably a year under you at school.
It is Matthew Augustine, isn't it?
Yeah, it is Matty Augustine, yep. You know, look, he's kicked oodles of goals in the B grade. And it's good to see him get an opportunity, and he did the job for him. So, but you know, at the end of the day, the Farmers are going down.
Trinity off the mark.
Trinity are off the mark, which is good, and Paul Emanuel's got a little bit of work to do with the troops to try and resurrect their little path they were on.
Oh, I think they'll bounce back.
I think they will too.
This week. Let's go on to this week's game. Fitzroy and Trinity at Fitzroy Sports Club. I'm tipping an upset. Trinity to get their shiznews together and kick straighter and get over the line against Trinity, who traditionally over the last few years have not travelled well.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say that Fitzroy will get their first win.
I just said that.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said Trinity.
No, that's not. They travel well.
Sorry, I made it up.
We're both on that same limb. That branch is a big chance of breaking.
I was going to say that.
For Trinity, I reckon they're off the mark now. I think Lions are probably struggling at this stage.
No, they are. They are, but we just got a feeling. Speaking of feelings, Houghton and Elizabeth, it's at Houghton. I've got a feeling Houghton are going to get smashed.
I've got a feeling that
it's going to be a massive win by Elizabeth.
I reckon 20 goals.
Yeah, undefeated Elizabeth.
Yep. It's it's second, and they're on 69% against bottom. It can't go any other way. It might be closer than what you're saying. I'm saying Elizabeth by 8 goals.
8 goals?
The boys from Mawson host Pulteney. Do you give them any hope at all?
No.
Pulteney are on fire.
No. Anything can happen in grassroots footy, boys.
No. I can.
They're definitely coming out with the ball tonight.
Come on.
They can, but not this game.
Pulteney can destroy them, but I'm just saying, they could win.
I'd love to see Mawson Lakes get up and win it, but I just can't see it happening. I think Pulteney by 7 to 8 for me.
Agree.
I think Pulteney by 15.
Do you?
Yeah. Mate, if they kick straight Pulteney, they're going to beat a team by 130, 140 points again. They're a great unit. There's some good footy players there. Ingle Farm, look, they'll be looking to bounce back against undefeated West Croydon. The question is, can they?
Yes, at home they'll get Grant back, they'll get Smart back, they'll get Gannell might play.
I've heard he's playing. Well, it's Monday.
He's playing tomorrow. I think he's playing tomorrow at his old club in Victoria. On an Anzac Day game. So whether he plays this week or not, who knows? But that's the reason why the clearance was in. His old club in Victoria asked him to come back and play, and Ingle Farm allowed that.
You really are a wealth of information.
Doesn't hurt when the president at Ingle Farm's doing my electrical at work.
Oh, I thought he was going to be doing something else then. Ingle Farm for me.
Ingle Farm for me.
Ingle Farm for me. Paul Manuel, come on off loss. I reckon getting boys fired up for this.
And what's unique about the Salisbury West Brahma Lodge game, Das? I'll tell you what's unique. The Tigers are going to win this one.
You reckon?
Did you see what I did?
No, I see what you did.
Yeah, both Tigers.
There's a lot of players. There's a lot of players in both.
That was good.
A lot of players in both sides, boys.
Floated around.
That have sluttered from club to club.
Fluctuating. Oh, well, we don't use that word, do we?
I just
You
did.
can.
We can.
I just did.
Producers,
You know,
it's okay.
Producers, all right. He's over there googling something inappropriate. But anyway, Daryl McIntyre going to Brahma Lodge, premiership hero last year. Could be. Hey?
Steele, did he go from
No.
one to the other?
No. He come from Sedan, Canberra. Okay, so, but you got blokes like Matty Lee, Daniel Hickey, all been Salisbury West boys in the past, etc., etc. But Brahma Lodge for me.
Yep, Brahma Lodge here too.
Brahma Lodge, completely agree. They'll continue to march up the ladder. It's been Div 6. We'll be back next week.
See you
See
guys.
ya.